What's up, guys? Sportsbooks have started to release player prop lines for the Western Conference Finals, and I got some bets that I'm going to take you through. So let's just start out looking at the OddsJam screen. So this is called the Sportsbook screen, and it's a pretty simple tool, right? It just shows you value in the market where every sportsbook is setting their lines. And what you're going to notice is if we zoom in, I apologize, for Aaron Gordon, there's no discrepancies, right? Every sportsbook has his odds roughly the same at 19.5 points plus rebounds. ParlayPlay, Underdog, PrizePicks, all at 19.5, no value. But then take a look at AD, right? So for Anthony Davis, ParlayPlay has his line at 36.5. But if you head over to PrizePicks, they have his line at 35.5. Another fantasy site that works pretty similar. Underdog Fantasy also has his line at 35.5. So long story short, we're just following the data as sharp sports bettors. We're looking for value in the market, and we have dozens of data points. All these sportsbooks posting odds are data points. They're all telling us AD's line should be at 35.5 points plus rebounds. Parlay plays at 36.5. No idea what they're doing. We're getting a full point of value. So it's just kind of like if you look at the price of Bitcoin, right? It's trading in the market at $25,000 and your friend says, hey, you want to buy it for $15,000? It's like, well, no duh, I do. It's trading in the market at $25,000. It's the same thing here, right? All these sportsbooks are data points telling us where the line should be set. They're all at 35.5, so we want to take the under 36.5. You're going to see most sportsbooks, DraftKings, they even have lines juiced towards the under, right? They have the under 35.5 points plus rebounds for Davis as the favored outcome. So where are you, Anthony Davis? So let's go back. So you can use this tool to kind of look at any markets you want. But here, you can see BetMGM, 10bet, Fliff. All these sportsbooks have his under 35.5 favored. Parlay plays at 36.5. All the sportsbooks are at 35.5 with the under favored. So we want to take AD's under 36.5. Clear value. So let's move on to the next play I'm on, which is, where is it? So let's take a look. So if we scroll, no value, right? Like, then it's LeBron James. His assist line is 6 on Parlay Play. All the sportsbooks have him at 5.5. Once again, sportsbooks are at 5.5. Parlay Play's at 6, and DraftKings, right? Most of these sportsbooks have the under favored. Right, so this OddsJam algo column just takes a weighted average of all the sports books. But what you're going to notice is all these books have his line at 5.5 with the under favored, and we're getting under 6 on Parlay Play. So we want to take this under on James. So I went with that. And then let's just keep going. Western Conference Finals, what's better than that? Take a look at Jokic. So I got to zoom out a bit. Here for Jokic, his line is 22.5. All the sports books, PrizePicks, Underdog, have his line higher at 23.5. So we want to take his over. So those are the first picks I went with. I mean, I'm not saying it's glamorous, sharp, data-driven sports betting, but take a look at the results, right? I've only been on Parlay Play for, I don't know now, maybe approximately a couple months, 3 months, something like that. They have very low max betting limits, and I've already run up 2.2K profit. And guess what? Every single bet I've given out on either YouTube, Twitter, or both, right? Literally just showing you guys what I'm betting on, where I'm finding value. So anyways, we can briefly kind of explain before we get into the final picks, how does this platform work, right? So the way that Parlay Play works is it's a fixed payout platform, right? They don't change your payout based on you selecting overs versus unders. Any 6 picks you select, this is the exact payout that you're going to get. Doesn't matter if you take soccer picks, overs, unders, whatever. This is the payout you're getting, right? So the way that Parlay Play makes money is they assume that you can only win your player props 50% of the time, which should make sense, right? If you have no advantage, no edge, you're going to get 50% right, 50% wrong, right? You're only going to be able to get these over-unders correctly 50% of the time. It's kind of like flipping a coin, 50% to show up heads, 50% tails. So on Parlay Play, you would lose money if that's what you're doing, right? If you're winning 50%, losing 50%. So essentially on this platform Parlay Play, what we can do is we can head over to this betting tool called the Fantasy Optimizer. And this tool works for, it works for PrizePicks. So you can see PrizePicks right here. It works for Underdog Fantasy, but we're obviously talking about Parlay Play in this video. So essentially on Parlay Play, you need your bets to be winning at least 53.22% of the time to be profitable. So any player props winning over 53.22% of the time will be profitable. So basically, to make this even more clear, if you can get your over-unders correctly, right, 55% of the time only losing 45%, you're going to make money. If you can only win 51%, which would be just a slight advantage, you're winning 51% of your prop bets, you're losing 49% of your over-unders, you're still going to lose money. So the break-even win rate is 53.22%, right? So essentially, all of the plays on ParlayPlay winning over 53.22% of the time are going to be, a lot of them are going to be on here. So the Fantasy Optimizer. So again, you just go to Screen, Fantasy Optimizer. First we looked at the Sportsbook screen, now we're on the Fantasy Optimizer. So you can see you could also take Jokic over 9.5 assists. The reason this is profitable is it's winning over 53.22% of the time. And it should make sense because look at this. All the sports books, right? As sharp bettors, we treat every single book as a data point on where the line should be set. And what you're going to notice is all of the sports books, right? FanDuel, DraftKings, Fliff, BetOnline, which is known to be a really sharp sports book, Pinnacle, known to be the sharpest sports book in the world. They all have Jokic's over 9.5 assists as the heavily favored outcome, right? Around minus 130 odds. The sportsbooks are telling us the over is juiced, the over is the favored outcome, the over is more likely. And again, ParlayPlay is a platform where they don't change your payouts, right? If I zoom out a bit, they don't change your payouts based on us selecting over versus under. So this is exactly what we want, right? We want spots where sportsbooks have an over or an under. In this case, it's an over, heavily favored, right? So for Jokic, it's his over. So basically the way OddsJam works is pretty simple, is it just is scanning through the market, right? Reading in these, kinds of like tens of thousands of lines to point out those few spots where ParlayPlay is slipping up, and they're giving you a line that sportsbooks have one side, in this case it's the over, heavily favored. For Maxi, it's his under. So long story short, the plays I ended up going with, everything just based in sharp sports betting data. PJ Tucker over 8 points plus rebounds. Robert Williams over 15 points plus rebounds. Brown under 6 rebounds. These were all from the sportsbook screen, the first betting tool we discussed. But again, I try to keep these videos somewhat short. I don't just want to go over and over and over. And then we have Jokic over 22.5 rebounds plus assists. You also could have taken his assist line, right? You can see it on the positive EV tool. So this is a profitable bet. Or you can find it on the Fantasy Optimizer, just the plays in green. They're all profitable on ParlayPlay, but I already took his rebound plus assist line. I took his over. And then I took Davis under 36.5 points plus rebounds, LeBron under 6 assists. So hopefully this video was helpful. On ParlayPlay, they only allow maximum bet sizes of $60, so I'm betting 60 to win 1,500. But hopefully this video was helpful. And any questions you have about sharp sports betting, never hesitate to reach out. I'm always here to help.